Welcome to the Rugby World Cup News 2015. Today is Saturday the 3rd of October. Big day today. It's really exciting stuff. I'll tell you now in a minute why. But yesterday, New Zealand, reigning champions, played Georgia. They beat them, but Georgia did hold off, and it was the first time Georgia ever played New Zealand, let alone be in the World Cup for that matter. But they scored their try and one of their players got man of the match, so it was brilliant for them. At a first glance, New Zealand's 43-10 victory over Georgia in Cardiff on Friday night seems like a runaway win. But in the 74th minute, it was a slightly different story. With Georgia trailing the world champions 29-10, a comfortable but hardly devastating lead for the reigning world champions against Tier 2 nation. So of course, yeah, they beat them 43-10, and here's the head-to-head, just what happened. We're going to have that now on most matches now. So head-to-head, so 714 metres made, New Zealand, 93 for Georgia, 55 tackles made by New Zealand, 107 for Georgia, 68 territory, so it'll be metres, 32 for Georgia, 60% possession for New Zealand and 40% for Georgia. The final score is 43-10. Right, so yeah, that was Georgia and New Zealand. We have three brilliant matches coming up for you today, but one of them that outstands all of the Rugby World Cup things that matches that we've had over the past couple of weeks is, of course, England and Australia, the biggest game yet. If England lose this evening, they are knocked out of the Rugby World Cup 2015. Australia are guaranteed a place now. They're at the top of the leaderboard, a good few points ahead of Wales, but England are third. They need to win to stay in. If they don't, the hosts are out of the Rugby World Cup 2015. So that's a big match. Everyone needs to watch. It's unmissable. If you go onto onto our Rugby World Cup news page, we're going to bring you latest scores, latest photos, and where you can watch the game live. There's still 4 weeks to the final of the Rugby World Cup 2015 on Halloween, but the real night of horror for English rugby will unfold a month early if they cannot repel the challenge of Australia in front of what could be the most fevered Twickenham crowd the old stadium has ever housed. The nations have met in 2 World Cup finals, winning one apiece in each other's backyard, and so even we cannot call this the biggest match they have ever contested in their 106-year rivalry. England coach Stuart Lancaster reckons this pool match has the feel of another Rugby World Cup final. Of course, the Rugby World Cup final 2015 is clean played in Twickenham, so this is going to feel much like England could be knocked out this evening. I could be talking to you tomorrow, England could be gone, so it's a really big match for England and Australia this evening. If you go onto our Facebook page, you'll get lots of videos of the analysis of that game, previews, everything throughout today. Well, so we're just going to have a bit of info here. So head to head, they've played 43, England and Australia. England have won 18. They've drawn 1 match, and Australia have won 24 of those. So 18-24. So it's very close really, but it's all going to come down to tonight, whichever team comes out on top. So the 2 England and Australia teams, the starting 15, are on our Facebook page. I posted them there yesterday, but I will post them up there again today. So do have a look at them. Right, so remember there is 2 other matches today. It's not just England and Australia. So the 3rd of October, it's a Pool B match starting at 2:30 quite soon. It's Samoa and Japan. Then another Pool B match, South Africa take on Scotland. which could, they're the two really group toppers, South Africa and Scotland. That's 4:45. Then, of course, it's England and Australia in a Pool A match, and that's at 8 o'clock. Unmissable match. Okay, so that's all from me now, but remember you can keep in touch on our Facebook page, on Magic Orange TV Facebook page, or anything else. We'll be back with you tomorrow to review what's going to be a brilliant day's rugby, and for tomorrow as Ireland take on Italy in a really, we have to win tomorrow to so we can go ahead and beat France. But yeah, two hard matches for Ireland coming up. Ireland and Italy tomorrow. Tomorrow, Sunday. So we're going to be, tomorrow's newscast will bring you review of today, and we will have preview of tomorrow's rugby action. From me, Brian Devereux, I leave you now with pictures of New Zealand's win over Georgia 43-10 in Cardiff last night. Slán, agus panacht.
I am Francisco Vasquez Garcia. I am welcome to Almeria. And we have Cingas and Can Leche. We have Fiesta and Faria. We have the sun.